If you guys remember a while ago, this animation from Seal Animation started off with Godzilla versus Rudy. Then we made it all the way down with Evolved Godzilla versus Godzilla -1. We had Zilla Jr. in there somehow. And now today, Shimo has entered the chat. We've got Evolved Godzilla versus Shimo. And let me know in the comments, who do you all have? We also have another video after this one explaining why Godzilla evolved in the first place. Let's get to it. Seal Animations, as we can see. Wait a minute, I gotta restart the video already. Did Shimo just boot my boy Godzilla -1 across the earth? Time out, let me restart the video. Maybe I saw it wrong. No, okay, just completely booted, okay. Starting it up nice. Like I said, let me know who you have in this battle in the comments. I've got Evolved Godzilla, come on now. Come on now. It's my boy. Although I do like Shimo. If you guys haven't yet, scroll down for me, hit that subscribe button. And hit that like button while you're down there. Much love. Dang. Shimo's kind of bullying already. Kind of bullying as well. That's not a good sign for my pick. Walking straight through the atomic breath is crazy. See, wait a minute now. Evolved Godzilla doesn't have anybody to get him out of that this time. But does it matter? Not this time. Nah. Maybe that's what would have happened if Mothra didn't save him anyways in the actual movie. Who knows? Oh, look at Shimo's stomach. She's hurting. Are they about to try to jump this man? Wait, not Evolved Godzilla. Godzilla Destroyer! Hey, yo, wait a minute. No, go back a little bit. Why did I think it was gonna be Godzilla -1? Well, I know why, because there was a nuke explosion behind him. I thought they were about to jump him, even though Shimo disrespected him. Where did this man come from? That was a sick entrance, by the way. He's just standing there. Ooh! Destroyer versus Evolved G. I can't wait for that one. We're gonna have to wait because it's not out yet. But we've got this video right here. Why did Godzilla really evolve?
That Godzilla evolved
by Dangerville. Shout out.
And the Scar King.
That's why he evolved, right?
More than a clever way of hiding what will ultimately be the King of the Monsters' destiny. Perhaps he didn't power up.
Is he gonna have to fight Destroyer?
His captive Titan.
In a movie?
Instead was and still is preparing.
That's what I want to see.
Much more crucial to this universe.
Ooh.
And we're gonna theorize on this, so smack the like button if you're excited for more.
Much more crucial to this universe. It's got to be Destroyer or Space Godzilla. Maybe they throw him in there, but
been evolving since he first
Destroyer. Come on.
Into existence within this cinematic universe we call the Monsterverse.
Why do you think he evolved? Was it just for Shimo?
The atomic bomb on him.
Or was it for something different?
Muscular and threatening after his confrontation with the Muto Prime.
He grew savage.
Have a fighting chance going against Ghidorah. Evolving yet again to be even larger and more aggressive than ever after Serizawa made the ultimate sacrifice. In Godzilla vs. Kong, he adapted his body to fire more on all cylinders, allowing him to no longer need daily power.
I'm about to start watching the Godzilla movies again, bro. I kind of miss them.
A lot more ass.
It's been a little bit.
In the new Empire, we saw a violent Goji not just need but demand more power.
And he was getting the power too, bro.
Monster, scouring the globe
he was
for more and more atomic energy, no matter the cost or destruction attached to it. A decision that he would not tolerate for any of the other Titans. But being king comes with benefits, which ultimately led to Godzilla murdering Tiamat for her vast source of stockpile.
I just wish that was a little bit longer of a fight.
Godzilla having
That's
his
all.
Greatest mutation yet. Go subscribe to Beastopia.
The greatest mutation yet.
If you like monsters and beasts beyond Godzilla, you'll love that channel.
Hey, we've seen Beastopia.
All of that seems like a lot of build-up for a 15-minute battle.
Solid.
With an ape that wasn't really all that powerful.
He wasn't that
great.
great.
Friend who was reluctantly working
He was
with Scar
acrobatic.
and ultimately was a big, powerful softie. GXK in its novelization tried to convince us that Godzilla somehow knew Scar and Shimo were inbound for domination. But yet we see a Godzilla that doesn't show any concern towards the Hollow Earth.
Godzilla did not care at all.
He said, Godzilla has no idea what's going on and needs to be told by Mothra about the threat below before he would allow himself to even go there. If he did in fact know about the Scar King's goal, he would have gone down to the Hollow Earth and did more to prevent this from happening in the first place.
True.
With the new changes to the lore of the Monsterverse, Godzilla himself was able to trap the entire Kong civilization
what a sick view.
in their section of the Hollow Earth.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna make a video on these lore changes pretty soon, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't
Okay,
already.
okay.
So there was no
Some
reason
lore
why he couldn't
changes.
have gone back down to check up on things, especially with him now supposedly being dozens of times stronger than he was during ancient times. But we do know that something, some instinct, was causing Godzilla to go way out of behavior in order to grow more powerful.
It's
Something that
Destroyer,
truly
bro?
concerned
I don't know.
Godzilla. An
I hope.
inevitable,
I want to see him in a
unseeable
movie,
fate that
bro.
drew near.
Please.
With Goji's powers, it could literally be almost anything.
Let me know in the
Perhaps it's
comments.
even a sense of
Who would you
foreshadowing
most
that
want to
allows
see in a Godzilla
to
movie?
almost see the
Like this
future.
age.
But what could this threat be? Ultimately,
Mine's destroyed.
Godzilla holds the key to existence of life on Earth in this universe. We all know that he is the chosen one, and that he will be the final line in whatever danger that
What
awaits.
is that?
The entirety of the Monsterverse timeline has focused on Godzilla evolving to take on whatever enemy was next.
Some type
But
of
once
dead
again,
Ghidorah.
what could this real threat be? In the Hollow Earth, we already see that it's full of mysteries, and once held giants to make Godzilla seem like a rodent. Clearly, this universe
crazy how
has had
small that
numerous
made Kong
dangers
look.
that have been vastly superior to Godzilla. In this strange world, anything is possible, just like if the true threat came from outer space. Ghidorah had already come from a place
Destroyer.
far, far away, and it said he was actually a lesser of his kind, and that his homeworld hosts member of his species significantly more powerful than he. Could
That's
we finally
scary.
see a new galactic threat in the form of King Ghidorah?
Because I think
We've
Ghidorah
talked
would have
about
won.
this a few
Obviously, he
times on
would have
the
won
channel.
without
Or if
Mothra.
not that, perhaps a massive alien invasion. One that places Godzilla against legions, led by a cybernetic alien kaiju.
I'd like to
maybe
see
with a
Gigan too.
Cyclops eye even. But maybe I'm looking way too deep
That'd be
into
cool.
this. Maybe the answer is staring right at us in the mirror. The first enemy of Godzilla was mankind. And
True.
the very first enemy to actually kill Godzilla. Could we be looking at the inevitable here? Could the true threat to Godzilla be us? We've already seen.
Oh,
in
he's
this
just gonna wipe
universe
us out,
not
bro?
once, but twice, that humans can create technology that can mop the floor with Godzilla, literally. The Oxygen Destroyer and Mechagodzilla were both prototypes of untested technology.
That's
and
facts.
They both worked very well still. Just imagine what humans could produce with years of preparation, using
And it has-
technology and
the next
science that
movie's gonna
wasn't
be
still in
years.
the testing phase. And
I
with
would
the
imagine.
Beast Glove, we yet again saw how humanity is more than capable of creating Titan-killing weaponry. And just like before, the Beast Glove was still a prototype. For this theory, I have two potential routes the story can go, both of which have the governments of the world finally having enough of the Titans after thousands of deaths and billions upon billions of dollars of damage. We humans
Lot of
are gonna
damage.
go to war with the Titans.
Here we
But
go.
We already know that while humans can create Titan-killing weapons, overall it's very difficult, and 90% of our weapons are practically useless against the stronger Titans like Godzilla. So while
I
our
feel like with
standard
enough time we could
military
make some
weapons
stuff that would be
absolutely punch
effective, but
holes
like,
in Titans like
I don't want
Kongs
Godzilla to
or
die.
Warbats or any of the lesser ones.
That means no more
We're gonna
movies.
need a secret weapon for the alphas. But what would
Or
that
does it?
be? We already saw the Mecha Godzilla route, so that's off the table. But what if we create a mech not in the shape of a monster, but in our own image? Sounds like a kaiju fan fantasy, right?
Right?
Seeing Pacific Rim-like
Pacific
mechs
Rim
like
versus
Jaegers
Godzilla would be
leading a vast
sick,
army
dude.
of tanks and aircraft into
They would never
battle
mix
against
them,
the
but
Hollow Earth Titans
that would be great.
Be a true sight to see. And we already seen how
I would
this
be
is
hyped for that
possible
movie.
in the lore, with Mecha Godzilla and the giant mech that was created to be used to hunt Titans in the comic The Hunted. All
True.
of this was funded and backed by
That's
one
very
rich
true.
man as well. So with a little time, effort, and thought put
Tony
into it by
Stark's
the
gonna be in
nations of
here.
the world, who knows what sort of monsters we would be able to create of our own. But
See,
what
I
if
like that
humans
idea, but I still
unknowingly
want
already
Destroyer to
created
be.
the monster?
I wanna see
You know where
Destroyer.
I'm going with this. Ever since Legendary decided to use the Oxygen Destroyer on Godzilla and Ghidorah, we've all thought it's only a matter of time before Destroyer, or a beast similar, shows up in the Monsterverse.
Yes, please.
But to ensure that it's not a ripoff of Godzilla vs. Destroyer, what if this new beast is caught before it gets to its full form, and then trained or forced to fight for humans?
Ooh.
Humans in this universe have long wanted to use Kong as a weapon, but his attitude and independence ultimately made this
We could have a
impossible.
controlled
What if humans
Destroyer?
were able to
I don't even
shape
know
a
if that would
Titan
work.
from a young age and mold it to become their weapon of war? We could see humanity taking note from the Scar King, utilizing our tools and bigger brains to make our own champion, more reliable than a mech powered by a telepathic evil
I kind of
alien
like that
skull.
idea. I don't
In
know.
the end, no
Let me know
matter
what you
which
all think.
theory or what ultimately does happen in this story, Godzilla's gonna be tested. A war between the surface and the Hollow Earth could lead to the entire planet's destruction, and perhaps Godzilla's gonna be stuck in the middle of it, having to stop both the Titans and the humans from killing themselves and his home. But what do you think? Do you think Godzilla evolved for something greater than the events of DXK? Let me know in the comments.
I think it is. I think he definitely evolved for something that's coming later in the future. Like I said, I'm hoping it's Destroyer. I'm hoping it's not just us. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching with me. I love ya. Goodbye.